one-stop service. Okay, I'm sorry for the technical glitches. As with all technology, sometimes that happens. Okay, we were established in 2014 here in Taiwan. We're proudly made in Taiwan. In 2015, we started AR for museums, and we did 360-degree panoramas. In 2016, we started making AR and VR for amusement parks, as amusement parks started to want to have more interactive games. Last year, we did multiple projects in advertising and professional development training. And this year, if any of you guys are in the medical field, we're very excited to enter the medical field with our technology. Okay, I'm sorry for the more technical glitches, but hope you'll hang around. Okay, here is a range of our customers. We have many of Taiwan's leading customers, leading companies. They have to do better on their multimedia, because this should not happen at Computex of all places. Okay, well, I'm going to go on without the PowerPoint. So basically, as I said, now we're entering into the medical field. And because we've built up a good reputation in the past few years, we are very good at digital education technology and training solutions. So now we will bring it into the medical field. In the past few years, AR and VR is increasingly popular among in medicine. For example, AR for training cataract doctors. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done LASIK on your eyes. When you're lying on a table and a doctor is operating on your eyes, there is no room for mistakes. If he screws up, your eyes are finished. I know that from personal experience, because 8 years ago I did LASIK, and I am so eternally grateful that my doctor did not screw up. My eyes are perfect. So that is one use of AR. Okay, good. We fixed this up. Okay. 好，下一页，下一页，再继续下一页。OK， 这个在下一页。好，然后再下一页。OK。So AR helps train medical staff. 下一页。下一页。好，下一页。So now I'm going to talk about our technology. In the past year, we have 4 applications we find that are quite useful. The first one is organ visualization. Because your organs are inside of you, they're not like your skin, your face. You can't see it very clearly. In the past, you can only just imagine what your organ looks like. But today with AR, you can clearly see detailed structures of body systems of organs because of AR. What can we use this for? For teaching. I was once a microbiome student at university. A lot of things we just have to imagine because we can't see it, but now with AR you can. So whether it's for teaching or if you work in a hospital, you're explaining health matters to patients, or even other commercial applications, having organ visualization is very, very helpful. And I'm sorry we can't play video in our demo right now, but after this presentation is finished, you can go to our stand over here and we'll show you all of this. Okay, next. A second application is anatomy mirror of body systems. So basically, we use sensory technology, and you can see your body systems. This is much cooler than looking up Wikipedia. So when you stand in front of our anatomy mirror, you can see different body systems. Of course, the male body and the female body is a little bit different, so you have to select male or female. And this provides very good visuals for students, like for example in medical school or in nursing school. They can clearly see what your body system looks like. And a good feature of this system is it's in 180 degrees. So it's not flat. Because like for example, in the textbook you only see a flat image, but this is 180 we worked with a leading pharmaceutical in Taiwan, Bayer, Taiwan, and we developed a customized VR for them called, okay, this is a mouthful, iodine hypersensitivity treatment process. And to break it down in normal person terms, it just means people who are allergic to iodine, we can help train staff to know how to deal with that when that happens. Okay, so basically, we simulate what would happen if a patient develops a sudden allergy. If a patient develops a sudden allergy, what should you do? So in our simulation, sorry about the technical glitches. So it makes me really antsy, but let's keep going. Okay. So basically, here you see a screen, and we basically simulate the hospital environment. So we have touch using sensory technology. So a doctor or a nurse can work on this device, usually medical students, and they can give the correct dosage to a patient, to a virtual patient. You practice administering the right dosage. But let's say you administer a wrong dosage and the patient develops a severe allergy. What do you do? Then on our screen, we have the SOP for what to do when the patient develops a severe allergy. So when you practice in this kind of environment, practice always makes better. Practice never makes perfect, but it always makes better. If you keep practicing, eventually the medical students will be so used to this happening that when it really does happen in a real setting, they'll know how to respond very fast, very efficiently, even if this allergy doesn't happen every day. So this is actually a very, very good tool for, especially for medical schools and for hospitals, if you want to train your staff. And we offer multi-languages. Next. Okay, so we always save the best for last. In my view, this is the best one of all. This is called mass casualty response training. Let's break it down to human terms. What does that mean? That means any day, anywhere, somewhere in the world, there will be a disaster. Disaster will strike. It could be a natural disaster, or it could be man-made. It could be a great fire in London. It could be a volcano in Guatemala. It could be an earthquake in India. It could happen anytime. But when that happens, there's a problem. The first responders are usually not prepared. Why? Because natural disasters don't strike every day. So when the natural disaster happens, you're like, what do I do? And then usually it's a huge mess. But we can solve it if we train these first responders. So what we did is we recently worked with National Defense Medical Center, and what we did was we're trying to teach them how to train their first responders. Now, I think everyone here was, if you were in Taipei on Monday, we had an air drill, and it was a huge waste of our time, as most of us were stuck in our office. We couldn't move for 3 hours. You can't do those kind of drills too often, but with VR, with simulations, you can do this all the time. So what we did is we replicated real-life crises. Let's say an earthquake situation. We entered all that detail into our simulation. And this simulation was designed by first responders to train future first responders. So we teach you what's the correct way to react when you actually face a situation like this. And in these simulations, it's not like real life. You can screw up. You don't have to get it right the first time. In real life, you only get one shot. The earthquake happens. You got to respond right away. There isn't a second chance. There's a window of opportunity. But in our simulation, our students can practice and practice and practice until they get so good at this that it becomes second nature. They can do it in their sleep, and that's our goal, for them to do it in their sleep. And the best part of it all is we have a review and assessment system built in it. What does that mean, and why is that important? Well, in any training, you need to review and assess and see how good you are. Are you really that good? So after the student finishes their simulation, then we will print out an evaluation report. On the evaluation report, it shows what are you good at and what you're not good at. And if the areas that you need improvement on, you can go back into the simulation and keep practicing until you perfect it. Because again, practice makes better, especially for a crisis where you don't get a second chance. So this is a really awesome use of technology. We believe it will save a lot of lives. So that's why my favorite because it's very relevant in our world because disaster happens any day. Okay. If you're interested to see our demo video of any of these applications, we are right there. We're in G244, and we'll be very happy to talk to you anytime today or tomorrow. Just drop by and talk to us, especially if you're in the medical field or if you work for government and you want to save lives. Welcome to drop by and talk to